Welcome to today's class. Today we have this nice math problem before us here. The question is, solve s to the power of 2 plus y plus s to the power of 3y plus x y to the power of 2 plus xy equals to minus 5 whole over 4. And equation 2 reads s to the power of 4 plus y to the power of 2 plus xy close open bracket 1 plus 2x close bracket equal to minus 5 all over 4 again. Now, so how do we solve for the value of x and y in this math challenge? Very easy. So let's take our solution. Now, if you look at the two equations, you discover that the right-hand side of the equations are having the same quantity, and so we can equate the two equations. But doing that at the beginning will give us some challenge, and so we'll do that at the middle. But let's first of all look at how we can simplify both equation 1 and equation 2. So let's take first one. So we have s to the power of 2 plus y, then a plus, here we can factor out x, y. So if we do that, we're going to have here x, y. If we use this to factor out or to divide this is going to give us x squared plus, and we use this to divide this, we'll be left with just y. Then plus our x, y equals to minus 5 all over 4. Then you discover something that here we have the x to the power of 2 plus y, and we're having x to the power of 2 plus y here. xy is here, xy is here. So let's keep this first equation here. Let's look at equation 2 if we can derive something of this kind from there. So from equation 2, we can rewrite this expression here, which is s to the power of 2, r to the power of 2, there, plus our y to the power of 2, there, plus, let's use this to open up everything here. So have xy, then plus our 2x squared y, then equal to minus 5 all over 4. So let's take a cool look at the expression we have here now. I want to move this to come between this and this if we can get an algebraic identity from here. So we have this to be bracket s to the power of 2, r to the power of 2, plus, here we have 2x to the power of 2, y, plus our y to the power of 2, which is this one, then plus our x, y, equals to minus 5 all over 4. Again, we look at this. Take a critical look at this expression we have here now. Remember our algebraic identity, which says that if you have your a plus our b, r to the power of 2, this is equal to our a to the power of 2, plus our 2ab, plus our b squared. Okay, now let's look at this carefully. With what we have here now, we can see this format playing out here. So let's take this expression back to this format here. And so doing that, this will now give us here our s to the power of 2 plus our y close bracket, then r to the power of 2 plus what do we have here, our x, y, everything equal to minus 5 all over 4. Again, you now discover that we are having s to the power of 2 plus y, like we have established in case of the equation 1, and we also have x, y here. So we do a simple substitution here. So from here, let's see, let's take m be equals to the first term, which is x to the power of 2 plus y, and n be equals to x, y. So let's put in these values into the first equation. Look at our first equation that we just established. Here we have s to the power of 2 plus y. So this now implies that we're going to have this to be m, which is this there, plus, here we're going to have n, then into m plus bracket, then plus our n. This is equal to minus 5 all over 4. We do same for equation 2, which is this one we've already established. So this is going to give us here m to the power of 2, then plus our n. This is equal to minus 5 all over 4. For us not to be confused, let's just label this. Let's give this equation 1 star, and then let's give this equation 2 star. Okay. So let's continue on this side. All right, so we look carefully. So what do we do here now is easy. At this point, because we are having n here and we're having n here, so what we do, we want to equate equation 1 star to equation 2 star. So equating this is going to give us, this now implies our m plus, we can use this to open this now to give us here our m, n, then here plus our n, this is equal to our m squared, there plus our n. Okay, so this is what I said at the beginning, that is at the middle, we're going to equate the two equations. Okay, so here, we know that this and this will leave the system, okay? This is n, so this cancel out with this. And so we are now left with this. So let's rearrange the equation. So this has the highest power, so this is going to give us m squared, then minus m n, then minus m, this is equal to our 0. So if we look at this carefully, we cannot divide through by m. If you made the mistake of dividing through by m, then you're going to come up with just one solution. But here we have 2 as the highest power, so we are expected to solve for 2 roots from here. And so what we simply do here is just to factor out m. So let's go ahead and factor m out. So this will now give us here n minus 1 plus bracket equal to 0. Remember the zero product rule, which is a times b is equal to 0. So this now implies that our a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So if we look at this rule, we can apply it here. So this now implies that our m is equal to 0 or m minus n minus 1 is equal to 0. Of course, we can send this to this side to give us our m minus n equal to 1. Okay, so let's take the first case scenario here. Look at this, m is equal to 0. All we need to do is to put this value of m equal to 0 into equation 1 star. Look at that equation 1 star. So if we put that here, this is going to give us here, this is going to give us, here we have 0, so it's going to give us 0 plus, here it's still going to give us 0 too, because we're going to have n times 0, there plus our n, this is equal to minus 5 all over 4. Okay, so therefore, we now have our n is equal to minus 5 all over 4. Easy. Now, what is n? We've established the fact that let m be equal to this and n equal to xy. So let's put this into this expression here. So this now implies that our xy is equal to minus 5 all over 4. Easy. So make y the subject of the formula here. So this is going to give us a y is equal to minus 5 all over 4x. Let's give this equation a star, because this equation will play a very nice role in getting the value of x and y. Okay, now we've established this. Let's look carefully again. How do we get our x and y from this system? It is very easy. Now let's go back to where we said let m be equal to x squared plus y. Okay, so we know our m here already, and we know our y already. So we can do a simple substitution to get our x from here. Okay, so from m equals to this, we cannot say from our m equals to x to the power of 2 plus y. What do? We put this value into this place here. Okay, so can we continue on this side? All right. Okay, let's continue on this side. All right, so let's take our equation. So we have our m equals to our x squared plus y. Again, we've established that our m is equals to what? 0. So automatically, this is going to give us 0 equals to x to the power of 2, then plus, what is our y? Look at it here. So I have minus 5 all over 4x, close bracket. So if we rearrange this, we're going to have here x squared, then minus 5 all over 4x equals to 0, which now implies our x to the power of 2, okay? Then this is equal to our 5 all over x. Easy. Eliminate this 4x here. So we multiply through by 4x. So this is going to give us 4x to the power of 3. Because we're going to use this to find this is equal to our 5. Divide through by 4. This leaves. So we now have this to be our s to the power of 3 is equal to our 5 all over 4. We take the cube root of both sides, right? Okay, so if we take the cube root of both sides, then this will end up giving us this leaves with the system. So we have our x in now equal to the cube root of 5 all over 4. So we've gotten the value for our x. Let's go ahead and look for the value of y. Now, looking for the value of y is very easy. Why? Because we've already made y the subject of the formula from equation star star. So let's go ahead and put this into that. So you can say I put x equal to the cube root of 5 all over 4 into equation star star. Star star. Okay, so what is our equation star star? We have y is equal to our minus 5 all over 4 into, here we have our x here, so into our x. This same thing as 1 all over 5 all over 4 or to the power of 1 all over 3. This is equal to, we can rewrite this expression. Okay, so this is going to give us minus 5 all over 4 times your 4 all over 5, right? All to the power of 1 all over 3. What I have here is same thing I have here now. Okay, we manipulate this 1 and this division sign alongside with the 5 all over 4. This will go up, this will come down. Then we have this. All right, now look at what we are having here now. Because here we are having 5, here we are having 5 to the power of 1 all over 3, here we are having 4, then here we are having 4 to the power of 1 all over 3. We're going to do a manipulation that will give us a unique answer. So let's continue on this side. So all I need to do is to rewrite this in this format. And so this is going to give us y will now be equal to minus, here it's going to have here 125 all over 64 all to the power of 1 all over 3. That times our 4 all over 5 all to the power of 1 all over 3. Because the cube root of this will give us 5 and the cube root of this will give us 4. And so because the two powers are the same, so we end up having minus bracket 125 all over 64 that times, okay, 4 all over 5 or to the power of 1 all over 3. So 4 here, 1, 4 here will give us 16, 5 here, 1, 5 here will give us 25. So we end up having minus bracket 25 all over 16 or to the power of 1 all over 3, which is same thing as our minus the cube root of 25 all over 16. This is our y. So we can now bring out the values of our x and y. So we have our x is equal to here 5 all over 4 all to the power of 1 all over 3, and our y is equal to minus bracket here we have 25 all over 16 or to the power of 1 all over 3. Okay, wow. All right, so this brings us to the end of this wonderful math challenge. And so if you love something from this video tutorial, give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any question with regard to the approach applied here, drop it in the comment section. Again, if you have a better way of solving this, put it in the comment section so that all our Moms TV will equally learn from you. Thanks for being there all the time. Remember, we love you. I love you the more. Those behind the camera, they also love you. Keep winning. Until we meet you in our next video. Bye for now.